Hey everybody, Brian Boyle here and welcome back to the Mesh Tongue. This is episode 181 and I've been off for a little while just with the holidays and everything else going on. We've got a lot of exciting things. You can go check me out on anchor.fm. That's the FM radio broadcasting. I've got a new daily show there that I kind of pose questions around running. It's not as instructional and informative. It is informative, but it's more, asking questions, more, kind of talking about things that may not do well on a video, right? So the radio format's there. But if you have questions, please send those to me, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at company5k, that's the number 5k.com, and I'll be happy to get back to you. So keep those coming in. I get those daily, and I'm sending those back to you. So today I want to talk to you about part 2 of the Achilles tendinitis. Now, if you recall in part 1, Achilles tendinitis kind of talked about a number of different things, and I said I would show you what those things were. So if you need to, you can go back to episode 179, 180 maybe. Don't take it, it's 179 I believe. Go back and look at the Achilles tendinitis. Again, difference between Achilles tendinitis, Achilles tendinosis or tendinopathy. This is the acute stage. This is within the first 3 weeks. So what works really well in the first 3 weeks may not really work well in the next 3 to 6 months if you've had this Achilles tendinopathy. Now, if you recall, I talked about ice massage. You can take a paper cup and you can fill it with water, put it in the freezer. When it's frozen, peel the edge off. Recoup Fitness has another nice product. So you can see the edge here. They've got the holder. You can also just get the ball. You stick this in the freezer. You can do an ice massage right on that area. Okay, there's a gel inside here that keeps this cold. So you just ice massage, roll that on there. It's the nice thing about this or something like this, whether it's ice massage or Recoup Fitness's product. Again, the ice directly to the skin. It's not just a bag that's just kind of sitting there. I think a lot of times 5 to 10 minutes of this versus 15-20 minutes of the bag, you're going to be a lot better off, more bang for your buck. Next thing you can do is taking either the stick or the tiger tail. There's a couple other products out there. I think those are probably the two best that I've seen, over the years. I don't mind either the stick or the tiger tail. I'll just have the stick with me. We've got a tiger tail as well. But again, for massaging those legs out. So again, get those calves. If the calves are tight, you literally just go up and down. Okay, you can kind of go out to the side as well. All you're going to do is take 5-10 minutes every day, kind of work out both areas. Foam rolling can be done. I think this is a little bit easier because you can take this with you no matter what. You don't have to find a spot to lay down on. Like I've got snow and ice out on my driveway right now. I'm not going to do that. But if I go out for a run beforehand, I'm standing outside, I can easily work on my calves in a standing position. We've also talked about rolling, whether it's through something like this or foam rolling as a dynamic warm-up. Again, the static stretching may not be ideal right before activity, okay, because it extends the muscle and it kind of expands that and you lose that contractile ability, all right, especially for explosive stuff. So if you're competing, you may do better with something like this, but it's the consistency of rolling out. Okay, what that's going to do is like rolling taffy or rolling dough. It's going to allow the tissue to expand so that if the calves are tight, okay, then unfortunately it may pull on the Achilles and actually create that tendinitis around the bone. So that, those are a couple different things. KT tape or kinesiotape or strength tape or rock tape or whatever, okay. Again, another nice way to reduce the symptoms of the inflammation. Now, I think the biggest scam in the world is when they sell you the pre-cut strips because they're about 8, 9, 10 inches long. Nobody needs an 8, 9, 10 inch long strip. So buy the uncut, okay? It's cheaper or it's the same price actually. And then just curve the edges. So make sure you cut the edges and kind of curve those off. But this allows you to really customize the fit because you're going to end up cutting off those pre-cut strips anyway. All right, so just, inevitably, I think I've had 3 people that those pre-cut strips have actually fit on in the tens of thousands of patients that I've had. So you take it, otherwise I always cut off like 2 inches or 4 inches or whatever, and I just throw it away or I give it to somebody as a scrap, whatever, but it's annoying. So if you're listening and you manufacture that stuff, don't make the pre-cut strips, okay? It sounds good, but they're terrible. So I've got one strip that's about 6 or 7 inches. I've got another inch that's about 3 or 4 inches. And all you're going to do is you're going to lay those strips down on the ankle. Okay, so I'm going to tilt this down a little bit. I'm going to turn my back to you. Sorry, folks. But what you're going to do is you're going to take the foot, you're going to curve it. Okay, so you're going to plant or flex it down. And again, the reality of that is that you want the tape on a stretch already so that it doesn't, force you into an issue. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of start off here, and again, you'll want to start with your foot down, but for sake of me trying to do this on my own and showing you, okay, what you're going to do is you can then take the stretch, take that tape, put a little bit of a stretch on it, okay, and then reduce that stretch by, by about 50%, okay, and then apply it, make sure you get all the wrinkles out. Okay, smooth it out. Okay, the color of the tape doesn't matter. Alright, it's personal preference. They used to try and sell you on the red and the pink or the blue as being different. There is no difference. Okay, again, if somebody else is doing this, what you'd end up doing, okay, is, and if you can get it, you can do this here. What I would do is I would just take the tape and kind of pull on both sides and then just drape it over. Okay, so you can see we've got, and it's a beige tape, so you really can't see, can you? That's amazing. Okay, but the tape is here. Okay, so right around the malleolar, just under, and then the tape around the back. So we're starting off in the foot coming up into the back there. So the kinesiotape is another really good option. TENS units, if you've got a TENS unit, people use the TENS units for their backs, for their shoulders. They forget about their foot and ankle. Again, if you're just trying to reduce the pain symptoms, the TENS unit can be fantastic. 15-20 minutes every hour. Put it on there. You can do the ice massage afterwards, or you can do it beforehand, just kind of giving it a nice addition. Also, topicals such as like BioFreeze or any of the topicals. And I'll mention BioFreeze just specifically because I know they have a spray. I think Rock Tape also makes a spray with their rock sauce. But anything that you have as a spray form, okay, you can spray over the tape and it works really, really well. So you've got not only that topical that you can spray over the tape, but you've got the cooling effect and just kind of that pain goes away very, very nicely. And it also is easier than trying to apply the gel or the lotion on and then trying to put the tape on. The tape just does not stick. So if you've got the the spray, just buy that. It's a little bit more expensive, comes in bigger things, but buy it, okay, and then you have it. All right. So good stuff there. If you've got questions, send them to me, Brian, BRIAN at company5k.com. Please, if you find value in this, share this with your friends, your family, your training partners. But whatever you do, don't go hurting yourself just to come back. I'll see you again next time. Take care.